Hi there, Cancer. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca. For those of you who are brand new, I'd like to start off by saying thank you all for joining me. The likes, the shares, the loves, the subscribes. I do genuinely appreciate it, and I can't do it without you. Second, I would like to say my heart to your heart in these times right now. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. I'm going to start by pulling an Eloquy card to see who you are in this situation. We have Enid, she who doubts, fear, wariness, and trust. And Nemesis, she who avenges, revenge, outcomes, justice. Enid, she who doubts, is learning how to let go of mistrust. She has scars, both visible and invisible, that have held her back from living fully. She carries an ornate emerald pendant, which is said to promote the truth. It calms the wearer and restores self-esteem. Even though Enid is young, she knows that allowing doubt to hold her back will only harm herself. With the cautious eye of a wary doe, Enid ventures back out into the world. The message of this card is to examine your own doubts. We all have been injured by life in one way or another. If we continue to hide in the shadows, then we allow those who did us injustice to win. Now is the time to let go of old misgivings and learn to trust again. Wariness is not a bad thing unless you are using it to give yourself permission to hide from life. Put on a trusty talisman, slip your scarf from your ears so all your senses are engaged, and trust in your own unique power. Your questions: who or what am I hiding from? How do my fears limit me? Where do I need to place my trust? Nemesis, she who avenges, teaches a powerful lesson. Fight poison with poison and both sides will lose. Revenge may seem the best answer, but carefully consider the outcome. How much of yourself are you willing to lose when faced with someone who has set themselves against you? Even if you wear a mask, you cannot hide from your own actions. Nemesis is the inescapable one who extracts retribution from those who would set themselves above the higher powers. This Nemesis card serves as a caution when drawn. Nemesis asks you to check your motives. Does your need for retribution lead you into a place where you may not wish to be? If you have already made a bad choice, don't despair. This isn't anyone who can claim to have never made a poor decision. Let me say that. There isn't anyone who can claim to have never made a poor decision. Moving forward, think about the consequences of your choices. Should your need for punishment fall within the legal purview, let those sworn to justice take over. Do not take matters into your own hands. This is a case of calling on justice, then stepping back to let the cards fall where they may. Set up firm boundaries to include whatever makes you feel safe, then let justice prevail. Your questions: why am I called to this action? How important is it? How will I harm myself by taking revenge? Okay, let's get into your reading. So I want to say Capricorn, and Aries both got the Nemesis card. Please, what is the recent past for my Cancerians? We have the Page of Fire. That kind of feels a little flirty. Flirty messages. Could be angry. but it feels mostly flirty. What is the present situation? The King of Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Primarily, this king is emotionally balanced. Now, he may not actually speak his emotions, but he is very sound in them and comfortable in his emotions. What is the blockage? What is the blockage for my Cancerians? I actually heard emotion in action. What is the blockage? The Two of Earth. This is finding balance or struggling to find balance. What is the message from Spirit? The Ace of Water. Finding that thing that you love. What is the potential outcome? The King of Earth. Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Someone very grounded, kind of like a father figure. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Earth. So there is some sort of collaboration here, working with someone. Yeah, this is a partnership or coming together to complete a goal. So let's look at this Page of Fire. Thank you. The Hierophant in reverse. Could be a Taurus. Thank you. The Empress could definitely be a Taurus. And the Two of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So there's either way too much anxiety about something, like this is nightmares, or you're letting go of the anxiety. This could be, I actually heard juggling the inner child and the parent. So there's a sense here of self-nurturing and needing to self-nurture that's kind of outside of the norm. So there's something, structurally speaking, like there's an outside of the box thing here that you're trying to juggle and you're trying to pull off. The seed that was planted is starting to take form. Now, it's going to take patience, and you're going to have to keep juggling for a little while. Let's look at this King of Water. Please clarify the King of Water. The Four of Wands in reverse. The Death card in reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so nose is itching like mad. All right, so there is a sense of losing a foundation, not knowing where to go with that. There may have been a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo that left the situation. And some of you feel like you have to pick up the emotional baggage off of this. Could be a Scorpio, but there is a foundation. There's something that has ended that someone is kind of hanging on to that ending. I also heard it's not fair. Someone may be getting shorted their money, but there is a real sense of a lack of stability here, and there's a need to transmute that energy. That emotional energy. Let's look at the Two of Earth. Please clarify the Two of Earth. We have the Three of Cups. The Sun card in reverse. And Temperance in the upright. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. Someone is drinking too much. I don't know who that is. For short-term happiness. It's something that makes you happy kind of right now in the moment, but it's finding your grounded space difficult. It's keeping you off balance. There's too much celebration going on here, and there's a need to temper that. For others of you, this is maybe not drinking, but there's too much of a community affair of paying attention to outside distractions for the short-term benefit of just for that alleviation of tension, right? Let's look at the Ace of Water. Please clarify, thank you. We have the Nine of Cups. So that's the 10 of Cups. You have the 1 plus the 9, that's the 10. So need to balance masculine and feminine energies here. Please clarify. With the 5 of Wands in reverse. And the World card in reverse. Okay, so there's a need to revisit something. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups. To close out a cycle, to close out a conflict, and to really find happiness like in every moment. Now, I know that's not always hard. It's not always easy, but there's a need to be present. In the situation, there's a need to feel safe in where you're at, and I say that because I'm picking up a lot of root chakra here. The reds are really popping out at me. So look at the King of Earth. Please clarify the King of Earth. We have the Star in reverse, the Prince of Swords in the upright, and the King of Pentacles in the upright. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Prince of Cups. So there's a need to express how much you don't understand here. How hopeless something feels. There's also a need to really invest in your own stability. Now, like I said, there might be a Taurus, a significant Taurus here. Could be any earth sign, could be anyone. There's quite a few signs here. But there's a conflict with being clear in thought and clear in emotion, and not being able to really thoroughly see the way through this grounded energy, or kind of trying to muck through this grounded energy. This is almost like fake it till you make it, honestly, if I'm honest. Yeah, let the petty conflict stuff go, and we'll work through it. It's never like, oh, poof, it's gone. If only we all had that magic wand. And it's going to bring full force right into what makes you genuinely happy. You know, you don't have to understand everything, but being present and in the moment, and not trying to get this way or that way, or being manipulative to get what you want. Sometimes you just need to say how you feel and let it stand, and stand in that. For those of you who are dealing with two people, there's a real need to communicate with a Taurian here. Okay. I'm going to pull a Spirit Animal Oracle card. Sorry, I kind of got lost in Yonkers there for a minute. Yeah, number 38, which breaks down to 11, which is a master number of manifestation. Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. Right? There's a need to actually put in the effort in that. I'm going to pull a Shaman card. What is the final message for my, I almost said Aquarians, Cancerians? We have Corn, number 10. And this talks about the abundance of the harvest and knowing that you have enough. It's also a 10, which breaks down to a 1. Corn represents the mother of sustenance and tangible abundance. The symbol represents material prosperity in the world of form that provides stability and sustenance to many. There is more than enough. You planted a beautiful field of dreams and worked hard. Even in moments when you were losing faith, you continued. Now the spirit of the corn comes to honor this and show you a bountiful harvest. This is the time to reap the rewards of hard work and trust, whether those rewards are financial or the kind of prosperity measured in quality rather than quantity. You are so blessed when this symbol appears. Don't forget to share your good fortune. The medicine. Beware of shortcuts to your dreams or fast track being offered to you now. Be especially mindful of your feelings of entitlement or an expectation to get something for nothing. This is a time for gratitude, perseverance, and humility. Be prepared to work toward your goals and plant the seeds of your intentions consciously and respectfully. Release any insecure thoughts of scarcity, feeling that there is not enough, or worry that someone else could take what is yours. Know that the universe will always provide, but you must be in a relationship with it in order to receive. You will reap what you sow. Take heart even if you don't plant well and have conjured up the illusion of a drought. There is always a new season to begin again. That, Cancer, is your reading. I do hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit the like and subscribe button, and remember, I love you. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.